I hope you guys recognize this orange machine that I've got behind me here. In a previous episode, we assembled this entire thing. We installed an electric motor, hooked up a generator, and cruised around the yard a bit. It is quite a little bit of fun. Anyway, I think today what we need to do is have a look at the Briggs and Stratton Vanguard engine that I've got. Firstly, strip it down, check it out, and reassemble it. It is supposed to be a new engine. I have my doubts. You'll see what I mean, so stick around for that. But anyway, I reckon if we can do that, we'll get it reinstalled into the mower, see if we can get it started. Welcome back to the Burton Builds Garage. I really do hope we can get this thing started today. So if you pop the hood and look at the electric motor that was in here, shit, I just realized something. Anyway, damn it. This was an old water pump. It's a 1.7 kilowatt electric motor. We put it in here for a bit of fun, but obviously that's coming out now. Engine's gonna go in. Oh, man, damn it. We still need to install the gas tank. There's a whole lot of controls. The wiring harness isn't in here. It shows when last I've worked on this thing. I actually forgot all of this work still had to be done. Thank goodness that I have renewed the wiring harness. I do remember doing that a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, okay. Let's just see where the episode goes. We'll definitely have a look at that motor and yeah, I don't know. We'll just see what happens here. Damn it. So I ended up picking up this engine from a guy on a farm. It was just in his workshop. Lucky find, I guess, but it is a Briggs and, jeez, I can tell you it is heavy. Oh, jeez. It is a Briggs and Stratton Vanguard, 14 horsepower, 465cc gas engine. Now, if you can't really see, just scoot your face balls a bit closer to the screen. It's clearly not new. It's been probably standing outside a little bit. Maybe let's get you a bit of a better look around here. So it's definitely got a whole lot of corrosion on it. Definitely on the top there, it's got a bit of surface rust and stuff. But anyway, let's hope for the best. So I reckon let's shut down all the fairy lights, get the workshop lights on. Probably going to take some of this peripheral stuff off so you can have a closer look. We'll get it onto the bench and strip it down, see if it is in fact new. So a quick look at the motor before we actually strip it and see if it has in fact run. What we're going to do is have a closer look at the ring gear or the starting gears there to see if they've meshed together before. Also maybe have a closer look at the exhaust port. We'll take a spark plug out. I'll see if I can get a boroscope down there. We'll take a look at what's underneath the valve cover to see if there's any telltale signs of anything down there. And in the shadows here, we're likely going to take this whole intake off, the air filter, the air cleaner element, and also have a look inside there. I guess we'll have to take off the oil filter, probably would be good. And maybe we'll even cut open this old fuel filter just to see if there's any telltale signs of any fuel having run through that before. Other than that, yeah, there's a little bit of surface corrosion. I don't think it has run before, but it's definitely been standing outside. Hopefully all the ports were closed up. Maybe the boroscope will tell us a little bit more. It's going to be potato vision, but it'll be at least something. Something's better than nothing. So yeah, what do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. Why do you think this motor is like this, and is it going to work? Damn, I really hope so. super stoked with the condition of that motor. As you've seen, it hasn't run before. It is spotless inside. I think before we get that whole thing in here, of course it's quite a big unit, I reckon we should just get the wiring installed, maybe the tank and whatever else needs to be installed here. This is the wiring harness that I renewed a little while ago. I mean, I didn't actually put in new wires, I just took all the wrapping off and washed it all out because it was filthy, and yeah, basically put it back on, put new tape on, checked out all the connections, so they all look still pretty good. So I reckon let's get going with that. Now, obviously in true DIY fashion, I took not many photos of how the wiring actually runs. It's still got some of the original bends in it, so I reckon we'll be able to work it out. But I do remember that I think some of it goes through this hole. It came around either through there or through here. Not likely through there, actually. Probably around here. And, well, yeah, there must be something that goes this way to the lights, the headlights, because the headlight plug is somewhere over here. But anyway, let's see if we can get this whole lot together and then get the motor in. Pretty sure this went through here. Okay, so all of these connections are for the bits and bobs at the top, and I also left this little clamp on, which I'm assuming goes into that hole. There's another hole here, but I don't think it goes that way. Pretty sure that goes in there. And then, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, don't know what that is. Anyway, super glad we got that sorted out. I was getting a little bit worried about if I was going to remember exactly how it goes on, but it doesn't seem to be too difficult. I was also wondering what this damn bolt was. There was this random bolt on the chassis. It's obviously for the earth, which I've painted over now, so I'll have to make a plan there. See if we can scratch some of the paint off. I don't really want to do that, but I suppose if we have to. Lekker. Flipping awesome. I wonder where that goes. This fuse clips on somewhere. I think it's like this. I bloody hope so. Scratch that paint back. Scratch it. Maybe this goes underneath here. Okay, I wonder where this goes. Written on their solenoid. So this is a good tip for when you are taking apart wiring that you're not used to working on. Then just mark it. And then when you come to plugging everything back in, well, you know exactly where it goes. Still don't know what that is for. Maybe also the motor. Maybe there's another switch behind here that's supposed to, you know, like one of those safety switches for like the brake. Also ended up cutting off the old piece of fuel tubing here, and I just had this piece of Targon lying around, so basically popped that on there and feeling a whole lot better now because that old piece was quite hard. So hopefully we don't have any leaks. Cool, it is finally time for the motor to go on. Yo! Okay. Oh, try and get that through there. Shit. Okay, it wasn't too bad, although it's not lined up or anything. Gonna scratch the paint, I know that, but I don't think it matters at this point really. Oh, there we go. It's lined up with those holes and not really those ones. I mean, this is not the motor that came off of this this model, but I think they are quite interchangeable. Ended up putting high tensile cap screws through there with a lock nut, not a lock nut, a nylock nut on the top. So I hope that's going to work. Can't find the hole. That one's tight. This one I've nipped up already. I'll just put a little bit more into it. I'm not sure how tight to make these things. You know, I don't want to snap the little ears off the casing. So basically, thanks to the wiring and the tank installation, which I forgot about, it took me quite a while to figure out where the wiring goes. This turned into pretty much a day-night game. Eventually, we did get the engine installed. Now, it's not hooked up yet. None of the wiring is done. I've still got to work out sort of, there's 5 wires on the right-hand side, and there's another 2 or 3 on the left-hand side. Yeah, I've got to work that out. We still need to put on an exhaust. That's another story about this mower. We'll probably pick that up in the next video, so come back for that. We might have to fabricate some type of arrangement in the front here. We don't have the pulley on yet underneath there, the drive pulley. Still have to look at that. So also probably in the next video. Of course, we didn't manage to get it started. So sorry about that if you stuck around for the end. It's just, I think the video is getting a little bit long for now. So definitely in the next video, we're going to get this thing started. So come back for that. I think before you go, there is another video that I think you guys might like. It is the assembly of this, this unit. I'll put a link in the description. Also, I'll put the link somewhere up on screen. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it useful or entertaining, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. It really does help me out. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. My name is Grant Burton. This is the Burton Builds Garage, and you guys will see me in the next video. Cheers.